And welcome back to Subculture on centralcoastradio.com. Well, there is a great new music festival that is coming up in just a few weeks now, and we thought we might actually have a good look at this. It's the Australia's first caravanning and RV music festival, and it's on from the 22nd to the 24th of September at Willowbank, and it's got an amazing music lineup that is taking part as part of this festival. And one of the bands that's on the lineup is Vixens of Fall, and we've actually managed to get the entire band together this morning. We've got Nina, Ren, and Lulu all together. Welcome to the program, Vixens.
Hi! Thanks for having us.
No problem. Now, I've got to say, this is an absolutely amazing festival lineup. You're on the bill with artists such as Eskimo Joe, Fanny Lumsden, who is on our show quite regularly, Daryl Braithwaite, Frente, Russell Morris, Thirsty Merc. How do you feel being part of such an awesome lineup of music?
Stoked, beyond disbelief, I think. I don't think it's really hit us yet. No. Yeah, I'm out of all three of us, I'm like, I don't believe it until I see it. Yeah. So just looking at the lineup, it's going to be an amazing festival, and I can't believe that we get to be there. Thirsty Merc and Eskimo Joe.
What? Excuse me?
What?
Yeah. So many awesome people. We're just super stoked.
Of course, you're no strangers to festivals, though. Of course, you played at Tamworth and many other festivals. What is it that you all love about playing at a festival?
I think it's just wholeheartedly the atmosphere when everybody is just so excited to be there. You know, they've saved their dollars to be able to go away for the weekend and enjoy all the music and the I don't know, seeing their favorite artists and just being a part of it. And because there are so many people, everyone's feelings just
the vibe is like overwhelming, but I think it's also like the connections that you can make with so many different people, and you like there's so many different walks of life, and then they come together in this one space, and the vibe is just high.
Yeah, and particularly when they are staying at the festival, so you know you've got caravanning, camping, or you know everyone's on site. You just feel like it. Yeah, you just want to immerse yourself.
You mentioned connections there. It's also a great opportunity for an artist to present their music to people that may never have heard of them before as well. Is that something that's in the back of your mind when you're doing a festival like this, that there might be people out there that discover you and become lifelong fans after they hear your music?
Yes, that's definitely always in the back of our minds.
I was going to say the forefront, actually.
Yeah. But we mainly, you know, we just want to get out there and sing our songs and perform to people. Like, we've been doing it all of our lives, and we never thought that we were going to do it in a band capacity. We were all on our own journeys when we first started Vixens of Fall. Even though being sisters, we're singing together constantly every single day as we grew up, but we didn't think that it was going to be what it is now. And I think it's just really we take stock quite a lot to look back on everything and see how far we've come.
Yeah.
So to be able to just sing our songs full stop in front of people is just a fun, great thing.
I think it's more in the forefront of our mind that people already know us and want to come to see us perform.
That's great.
I mean, I can't believe.
Yeah.
Oh, you know ourselves. Oh, gosh.
You know who we are.
You come to Tamworth just to see us.
Wow. And when they are singing our songs and knowing our lyrics, that's pretty great.
Now, of course, talking about your music, you've got your new album, Magic in the Chaos, out now as well. It's an absolutely fantastic album, but this was a crowdfunded album. Tell us a little bit about how that all came together, especially with the crowdfunding.
Well, making an album is very expensive. When we first, so we had already released our EP, and we started working with beautiful Gina Jeffries and Rod McCormack, and they live on the Central Coast, and they took us under their wing and helped us just write new songs and find a new sound, or develop our sound, I would say, not a new sound, but develop our sound and find, and as we were just, I know, releasing songs, people kept asking us for an album. When's your album coming out? This, that, the other. And we were like, oh my gosh, people want to hear more and more. Yeah. And so because we do all have day jobs still, you know, Vixens is obviously the end goal, the big dream that we want to be able to do it full time, but we've had to sort of try and figure out how we can pay for it. So when we did the Possible campaign, it was just so bewildering and so wonderful that so many people believed in us enough to pledge money to help us live our dreams. And it was just so wonderful. And when we sent out the little packs that they get for being a pledgend, they just, like, we had so many messages thanking us, whereas we are just
we're like, no, that's to say thank you.
Yeah, that's to say thank you for helping us achieve what we've achieved.
We were really nervous because not most people don't know that when you go through a Possible campaign or crowdfunding, if you don't reach the target, you don't get any of the money, at all. Yeah. And so having to share that with people in a kind way and be like, please help us. We need it. And once people knew that, they were just
all over it. It was
all amazing. Over it. And we reached our target a week before. A good solid week before it closed off. Yeah, and we had 30 days. And gosh, we were grateful more than ever.
Well, the result is an absolutely amazing album. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about some of the themes that you look at on this album, because I was listening to it all day yesterday and I love it. So what kind of themes were you wanting to explore on this album?
Oh, well, I think that definitely our bond as sisters, I think that's a really strong theme. Yeah. But also, I don't know, there's so many sides to us that we have explored throughout this album. You know, we've all gone through experiences during the time that we've released it. I had little Scout. She's now 2 years old, and that's where Scout's Honor came from. So that's, you know, that particular song is about the bond that a parent or a caregiver has with their little one, and even you know, family having a bond with the little child, like how much that can change a family's dynamic and how it can bring people closer together. But then, you know, a couple of us also had some heartbreak during that time, and you know, we've released we wrote songs about that and how that's experienced.
Definitely.
And
I think there's a common theme of empowerment through our songs as well. You know, we all have a common saying that things happen for a reason. Our mama has instilled in us that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I think that when we're writing our music, we really do have this sense of how can we say something but not wallow in it as well. Like, absolutely have your feelings and have a moment. Absolutely take that and run with it sometimes. But when it comes to heartbreaks, we try and turn it around and go, well, you know what, that didn't work out and that's unfortunate because I'm amazing and you're missing out on that. Yeah. And that's your fault, not mine. I can't help you there. Or like Crooked Crown, it's about lifting other people up and
being kind.
Yeah, spreading kindness, absolutely. Just the world could be so much more beautiful if people just had it. Sometimes it just takes a simple smile. And honestly, if I can make someone smile, that makes my heart so happy. So I think that common, empowerment feeling is really important as well. And then we have that big sense of family. Not only are we sisters and we, you know, we fight, but we get over it and we have so much more connection together, but we have connection with everyone else, and we love to make sure that people feel like family to us because we appreciate and value everyone.
Welcome to our family, basically.
Definitely. Well, I highly recommend that people go out and grab a copy of Magic in the Chaos because it is an absolutely fantastic album. But bringing it back to Van Jam, one of the questions we've been asking all of the guests that we've had on from Van Jam is, name one artist that's on the lineup that you are very, very excited to go and see. Could all three of you name one artist that you really want to see that's on this bill?
Oh gosh, everyone. Mac. Eskimo Joe.
I think Daryl Braithwaite, and
because we were meant to meet him last year.
Exactly. we have not met him yet, and we were supposed to play just before him at the Mount Isa Rodeo, but unfortunately he was unwell and he wasn't there. So we have been, and that's actually his mum's favourite. So it would just be really nice to give her the opportunity to meet him too.
But there's so many amazing people. Oh my gosh.
Well, Nina, Ren, Lulu, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. I guess to finish off, what would you like to say to people out there who are thinking about grabbing tickets to come along to Van Jam?
I'll do it.
Please do.
So we can meet you and we can just bask in the greatness that is live music.
Yeah.
Really. Because I think people take it for granted, like we definitely did, especially the last few years. It's kind of been a big whirlpool and black hole of not unknowingness. Yeah. So I definitely, for sure.
Grab your tickets. Come along. Let's have a good time.
Do it. I dare you.
Lots of things to do.
When are you going to see these people all in the same place again?
Come on, honestly.
It's a great lineup.
Definitely. Now, for all of our listeners out there, Van Jam is on from Friday the 22nd to Sunday the 24th of September at Willowbank Raceway in Ipswich, which is about 50 minutes from Brisbane CBD if you're thinking about flying up and then heading up. So there you go. And, of course, you get to see amazing bands on the lineup. And Adam Brand, Daryl Braithwaite, Eskimo Joe, Fanny Lumsden, Frente, Russell Morris, Thirsty Merc, and, of course, Vixens of Fall. So thank you so much, Vixens, for joining us today. It's been an absolute honour having you on the show, and can't wait to see your set at Van Jam.
Thank you.